Yeah, thank you very much. And we are here at Walnut Grove Secondary as we are all wearing our pink shirts. It is Pink Shirt Day. It's anti-bullying awareness, and we are going to be talking about some of the student-driven initiatives coming up in just a few moments. Jody and Riaz. Good morning to you. And you know, there's something about writing down a promise that might make it easier to keep. I promise not to stand by when I see bullying happening. I promise to help someone if they are getting bullied. I promise to help as many people as I can. So many sentiments here at Walnut Grove Secondary. And we thought we'd chat with Bruce here right now. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing here as a school for this Pink Shirt Day or this anti-bullying initiative. Okay,
we've been at this for about 7 years now, working really hard with the school. Even before a lot of the Pink Shirt Day, we actually preceded it with some of the things we were doing with our elementary schools. And it's really a big thing. We now have every staff member will be wearing a pink shirt today with a logo that's made by our students. And I think it'll be really worthwhile because it feels like everybody in the school is getting on board. And we're really looking at working with the business community and the general community of Walnut Grove and our feeder schools to develop a really strong community that's resilient to a lot of the things that are happening.
So let's talk a little bit about these hands, these promises. How did this come about and what is sort of happening throughout the day today here?
It's a very profound event that we developed from some of our workshops we did with the elementary schools, and it's an opportunity for students and staff and community members to make a commitment to what they have agreed to do to make us a stronger and better community in Walnut Grove.
And tell us about these bracelets here.
These are actually sponsored by the school and by the school district, and they are a symbol of the effort we're making, and they actually say youth empower youth, because we have a very strong belief in this school that the way we are going to have success, particularly with the bullying, is because of a lot of the cyberbullying that's happening, is to work with the youth and to work with each other in order to be successful with making an effort to make a difference.
Well, we are going to find out how Walnut Grove Secondary is making a difference today with these student-driven initiatives. Jody and Riaz, for more details, you can go to their website. But again, let's put a stop to bullying right now, and it starts sometimes with just a little bit of a promise. We're here at Walnut Grove in Langley, and we're all wearing pink shirts, but here at Walnut Grove Secondary, it's more than that. They are very, very busy today with a student-driven program. Danielle, let's talk to you a little bit first. I know that you actually kind of were a beneficiary of this program before being a part of it. Tell us a little bit about how you benefited.
I was. In grade 7, the PSA team came to my school, and they did a really good job kind of teaching us about bullying and teaching us how to overcome bullying. And I think just getting the message from the students made it so much more powerful than kind of the teachers saying, well, don't bully, bullying's bad, that kind of like typical thing. And so it was really powerful to hear it from the students.
So what did you specifically hear from the students that made you go, okay, I can do that? What was the message that you were asked to sort of relay?
The message was just kind of have a positive attitude, and that can kind of get you anywhere. And so I think just hearing it from the students really made a difference.
Great. Yeah, it does make a difference. Sometimes when we hear things from adults, we don't necessarily want to listen. And Danielle, right now we're seeing a number of promises. This is just one of the things your school is doing today, right?
Yes, this morning we've got all of our hands. Every student that comes in the building is going to pledge something. Promise to do one thing today that will make our school a better place, and throughout the day we'll really be able to notice that. So
and anyone that does a pledge, they actually get a bracelet, right?
And a wristband, yeah. Together we stand, youth empowering youth. Kind of the motto of our school.
It sure is, and you guys do such a great work here with your peer-to-peer programs. And speaking of peers, I have to say, Josh, when I was in high school, and I mean, I was kind of, you know, a little bit shy, but the jocks, which you are, I still am trying to think of why you're even a part of this, because in my school when I was young, I don't know that I would have seen someone like you being a part of this kind of movement.
Yeah, well, when I started in grade 8, I had heard about the PSA group and everything, and I would always try and just kind of participate in whatever events I could. And being in my grade 12 year, getting to know all the other kids in the school, I finally learned some stories and figured out how bullying is such a large impact with some students. And so I'm really in my final year. I'm trying to do as much as I can before I graduate to help show other kids that just because you're an athlete or you're something like that doesn't mean that you can't help others and stop the bullying where it starts. So.
What a great message, and you're doing so many great things here at this school with these peer-to-peer programs. In fact, not only just an anti-bullying day or a pink shirt day, they actually have a whole week that they're acknowledging here. For more details, you can of course go to their website. You can also follow the school on Twitter.
Thanks for that, Dawn.